proof, just in case this guy does the dispute, I posted the match, so I am the Patriots. He accepted the match, so he is the Saints. He was trying to switch it around on me, but it's okay.
It's Breeze's Saints going up against Brady's Patriots.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium.
It's the rules, so just making sure you knew the rules. Whoever posted the match.
The Patriots introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd.
Yeah.
As they get set to go head-to-head with the New Orleans Saints.
It's whoever created the match is team number 1. Whoever accepted the match is team number 2. Yes, sir. Just so you know in the future, so no one screws you over. It's not whoever has more XP.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a
Ooh,
split
Alvin
second.
Kamara.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Nope, he ain't going nowhere, buddy. Even though I like you a lot. You're my favorite player. He's a beast. Gonna be a pass.
Now Breeze on third down. He's gonna leave this for his
no.
It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35.
Good shit, good shit.
That one good for 15 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On second down, Ingram. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line.
Keep running it.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 47 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Coming into the year, Breeze, 465 touchdown passes. Add another one to the total.
You know, it's funny. I just talked with his college head coach, and he told me that when Drew was a sophomore at Purdue, they weren't sure he was truly the starter, even though he started the opening game, and he made a play early in that one where the coach got on the headset and told the rest of the staff, well, fellas, we found our quarterback. Now we got to make sure we find the rest of our team.
Breeze hasn't looked back since. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Ready? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. There, now. Come on, man.
Wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Alrighty, that's all right.
Brady to throw on second down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get the game plan.
Why did I try to do a juke move? I would have been gone.
The Patriots pick up the first down. Brady to Amendola.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Amendola's got it, complete. Danny Amendola, he's going to go.
Let's go, baby.
He'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 47 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
All right, let's go. Ooh, Hogan's right in the open. Perfect.
Brady gives this one to Lewis. And
come on, man.
There, he does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Yes, son. Yes, son. Yes, son. Yes.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Brady throwing on second down.
Wide open, Cook. Let's get it, baby.
Woo! Touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 3 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl.
Okay.
But third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And Josh Hill has it. And he's
damn it, I was right on Brady's ass. I almost sacked him.
Across the 45-yard
I hit him, though. And not Brady, fucking
goes for 36
whatever.
yards.
3.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the
Alrighty,
41.
so I'm not liking the formation that I'm running.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Ingram again.
What?
And dropped.
Bro, Mark Ingram is
but able to display
dang.
some strength on the run. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a
He's gonna
yard
run it
to
again.
go.
I already could tell. Come on, run it, run it.
Bree's going to throw. He is going to find Hill here.
Aww.
He picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Down right around the 25. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara.
Get back there, boys. Get back there, Kamara.
Behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt.
Hey.
Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
I'd have that than a touchdown. So I'm happy.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play.
Get it.
Back to Foxborough after this. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
3, 2, 1. Meow.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. But before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely.
What?
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Oh my God, bro.
Have it at the
Damn it, good
36-yard line. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24
he just runs a lot.
First.
Alright, so I need to stop this run. Come on.
Ingram again, a first down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't even know if I got ball
if they
first.
might need to sub him out for a play or two because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that well. Different result.
Yeah.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn it.
And he'll take it into the end zone
Good
for
shit.
the Saints touchdown.
Nice play.
Mark Ingram, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will.
All right, I need a touchdown.
And right now,
here.
they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. And as you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
Or will be now my touchdown.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we've hit
That's fine. I'm
intermission.
happy with
It's
that. That's
halftime.
okay.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Man.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive lineman and control him. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
On second down, here's Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis. Ooh. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked out hard. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Instead of the running back in New England, sometimes they like to call them the passing backs. They get them the ball in different ways, don't they?
They certainly do. Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage. You talk about Kevin Falk, Danny Woodhead, Shane Vereen, James White could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field that day.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before
Brady
he's
with 8
yards. The
yards. Let's get it.
39-yard line. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down. offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan.
Damn it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception. So maybe a second half tone
really
set.
not looking too hot.
And not the tone they
Not
wanted
liking
to
this
set.
at all.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Alright, I really need a turnover right here. If I don't, it might be close to the game. Just that.
They toss to Ingram. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The trot.
God,
There goes
dude.
Mark Ingram. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead is up to 14.
Alright, it's not over yet, but definitely we are in the hole.
Morstead, the
We
punter,
do need
out
a
to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Pass
It's
interference.
incomplete.
Come on,
Took
man.
a shot, couldn't connect. Rex Burkhead, the intended receiver there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? Well, they're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Brady now on 1st down.
Damn, I launched that bitch.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they
Oh
nearly
my
got to him
God.
there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead,
Damn.
they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
That would have been
2nd
a
down
fucking
following the
touchdown.
incompletion.
Sure.
Shift together here from the D-line. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Get off me.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Craig Robertson in there to drop him for a loss on the play. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 33. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And he will take this one. It's a touchdown.
Good game.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Done by 20. Yeah, all right.
That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I'd have to get like.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school.
Touchdown, a two-point conversion, touchdown,
and you lose it yourself,
and then like
the panic that goes through you, and the determination to get the ball back. I don't even know how to describe it, and I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing now is Brady. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Anzalone coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
But I know if I would have pushed the proof with the Saints that I would have lost.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
We do trail. Alrighty.
New England on
fourth
third
quarter
down.
comeback, baby.
They've been near
Let's
perfect.
go.
4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And he motions the wide receiver. On first down, Brady.
Oh, man, bro. I'm hitting R1 as soon as like I get fucking sacked, bro. That is some fag shit.
Fucking there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Shit happens, though. It's a game. Win some, you lose some.
To throw on second down, Brady. And that one
Hogan.
almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I might just fucking, I gotta go deep.
You know, things
I
started
have
out
to,
poorly
man.
in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady, he's going to sling this deep downfield.
Come on, why'd you? My player legit gave up.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
You could have caught that if you would have fucking, you know.
Got the lead,
It like made it pretend like he fucking the ball was already down. But you know.
Now Brady gotta have this one. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Oh, I got to go for 10.
Danny Amendola, 69 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Wow, talk about a big
down by 12
conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think
Not
you
at the
start
end of
with the
21.
offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Alrighty. Now we have a little bit of a chance. We have to get a stop.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Yes, on, yes, on, yes, on, yes.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Right,
The Saints coming out now to take the
need
field.
to stop this run
for
game
them, a touchdown
for
their
damn
last
sure.
go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Where Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
Your fucking offensive line is fucking my defense.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Fast, going to the right. Let's switch it up. Nope.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today.
Come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance.
3 motherfuckers can take down Mark Ingram.
They absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
All right, that's game. I'm gonna report this one.
New Orleans. Mark Ingram taking it in from a yard out, and the Saints add on to their lead.
Yeah, if I was the Saints and I did beat you, and you were the Patriots, whatever, and if you did dispute, I would have gotten lost.
And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as
it's not about who hosts, it's about the creator of the match game. How you know how like you accepted the match to play? That's whoever accepts the match is the second team, and whoever posts the match is the first team. Just in case no one no one fucks you over. Here, go to the rules so I show you. So so you believe me and no one else tries to pull it on you or something.
Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I'm gonna try to keep. I'm gonna try. I reported that you won, but I'm gonna see what I can do.
They had a great air attack going.
I'll have to get like hella points.
I would think that they would because
going deep.
Confident enough to do it on the last drive.
Oh no! Come on! Damn it!
Can't find anywhere to go with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Good game. Yeah, it's on the feed. Yeah, it's just on the rules. You'll see it. Not that hard to miss, brother. Steve Aoki. Yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Yeah, you know I've been ballin'.
you know I've been ballin'. Yeah, I've been ballin'. Yeah, just to let you know I'm ballin'. I'm a smoke, make it rain just to let you know. Tell her hater get up on my face. Yeah, I've been ballin' since like yesterday. Yeah, all this money all up in the way. All this money in the way. You know that I'm walking with the bang. Water, diamond on my ring. You know that I'm rockin', feel the blue. You know that, yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Every day I'm shot callin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know I've been ballin'. Yeah, I've been ballin'. Yeah, just to let you know I'm ballin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know. Yeah, you cannot see me, the windows is tinted. Drive around right in that Bentley. You drive around right in that Bentley. But some shit, it just be rented. But that is none of my business. Money won't stop me, go straight to the top. Believe it or not, just like Guinness. Yeah, she know I'm a rock star. Looking at my chain, on my diamonds right hard. Time go way up, I ain't getting tired. And if you wanna race, then we gonna ride. Yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Every day I'm shot callin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know I've been ballin'. Yeah, I've been ballin'. Yeah, just to let you know I'm ballin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me. I still wish it would, I still wish I'm well, yeah. Put my problems in them. Only check up when the checks come. My pockets looking blessed up. All the talking never stretched up. They talking like they jealous of me. They talking like they never love me. They talking like they next door. I still treat them like so. Showers on the way. I've been working 25 hours every day. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me. I still wish it would, I still wish I'm well, yeah. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me. I still wish it would, I still wish I'm well, yeah. Promises and wishes, candles for my exes now. Ain't no fingers let to count my blessing out. Promises and wishes, try me, it's been different now. No rings for the things I go missing out. Promises and wishes, why would I ever start celebrating? Why would I ever start celebrating? I'm naming all the hearts I've been breaking. I'm naming all the hearts I've been breaking. The showers on the way. I've been working 25 hours every day. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Pull up with the bands, have them dancing in the rain. Know your place, yeah, know your place, yeah. I got like right now, I'm impatient. I got women on the cell trying to give me.
up. So many. Oh my God. So many. I done made sacrifices. So many sacrifices. Straight up. I done gave up so much free time, knowing time ain't free. I sacrificed it. My girl showed me love, she know I make sacrifices. And if it's real love, then you make sacrifices. To get ahead, man, you gotta make sacrifices. That's how hungry my appetite is. Yeah. What you telling me? I sense the jealousy, I got telepathy, I got the recipe, I got the streets and I don't got no felony. Forward thinking, yeah, my mind is ahead of me. Mama said it's gonna be whatever you let it be. It's some homies I grew up with that's dead to me. It's some that I just met and dead to me. What's in common is they both pay respect to me. I get in my way from Friday to Friday. My girl is a mix of Aaliyah and Sade. I came a long way from that Marvin and I pull out the driveway like I'm in a car chase speeding. And if my she know I'm leaving. No text, no call, but at airplane mode. Code, no P code, no time to change clothes. Same clothes, love if you living by the same code. G code, leave. You do that to me, back to my destiny. Penthouse, bird's eye view, that's a nest for me. I got myself out of debt, so when you see me, know you somebody I'll never need. Sacrifices. So many sacrifices. Straight up. I done gave up so much free time, knowing time ain't free. I sacrificed it. My girl showed me love, she know I make sacrifices. And if it's real love, then you make sacrifices. To get ahead, man, you gotta make sacrifices. That's how hungry my appetite is. Yeah. I cut the drama out my energy. Focus on the enemy, never on the enemy. And I done sacrificed my own time. I done sacrificed my own mind. I done sacrificed the club life. I done sacrificed my love life. But I cut the drama out my energy. Focus on the enemy, never on the enemy. And I done sacrificed my own time. I done sacrificed my own mind. I done sacrificed the club life. I done sacrificed my love life.
Also, I done sacrificed the thug life. Diamond shining, ain't no dull light. Drop my top to get my mind right. Pull up in the Rari loud pipe. Them the dime, my wrist a Hyundai. Ooh, yeah, Gucci Python. Ooh, yeah, she play with her. Yeah, I bought that the new charm. Pop on, I told her come see about me. Come on, come see me. The devil had entered my soul, my mama had beat it out. The devil, my mama. Remember my grandma had told me you better be somebody. Hop in my seats, massaging. Watch how I lead the posse. I made a M deposit.
Paid all these dues with the game. Sacrifice your strides for that stain.
Sacrifice.
Heard you sacrifice your life for that chain. She sacrificed that money for
White.
left hand. Got 3 rings. That's brum brum. We up one. Bad, dear savage. Take her to the mall and buy her some. That's gonna wanna make your friends come. Make way with the timing. Tell me. Why can't y'all recognize that we all came from sacrifice? Why can't y'all recognize that we all came from sacrifice? 10 toes, yeah, you gotta stay down, eh? Just some yawn, looking for a way out, eh? People watching, yeah, I gotta skip town, eh? Hit my phone if you need a hold.
I done made sacrifices. So many sacrifices. Straight up. I done gave up so much free time, knowing time ain't free. I sacrificed it. My girl showed me love, she know I make sacrifices. And if it's real love, then you make sacrifices. To get ahead, man, you gotta make sacrifices. That's how hungry my appetite is. Yeah. I know my great auntie was a slave. I could only imagine all the sacrifice she made. I could only imagine all that she had to take. I'ma make sure all the she gave wasn't in vain. I sacrificed for your entertainment, boy. I'm Mr. Anderson in the Matrix. Check the last name, it's all facts. In the human race, it's all about pacing. Look at all the ones I outlasted. I'm the one at the end, like I count backwards. Never satisfied, details classified till the afterlife. Make a sacrifice down.
Why can't y'all recognize that we all came from sacrifice? Why can't y'all recognize that we all came from sacrifice?
Honorable C notes.
Yeah, little fish. I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't save us. Say amen. That boys and they can't win. Check.
I hit, get a plan. Postcode at my whoa. On the low. Got strain on yo-yo. She post up a MCM and we like that JoJo. When we out and we see him, he always ask for photo. I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't save her. Say amen. That boys and they can't win. Check. Going up. We in it, we gonna. Going up. Did it like my persona. Going up. Living up was honest. We used to drive them Hondas. Now we pull up in the furnace. Glow up. Walking. Show up. Baby, hold up. Glow up. Boy, don't touch. We flow. Glow up. She lucky. Cause she 5 mil cash in Tucky. Throw me. I walk up in Lehman, spend 10K just like it's nothing. I hang with the demons, they don't play by me, we cut. Woo. I was coolin', Atlanta, mixed with the fan up. All them, I got Santa, I go monkey, all that. Don't do just what I say. Pull up, fastest Uber in that right. She so bad, but she said. I feel guilty, I might as well just plead my case. I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't save her. Say amen. That boys and they can't win. Check. Going up. We in it, we gonna. Going up. Did it like my persona. Going up. Living up was honest. We used to drive them Hondas. Now we pull up in the furnace. Glow up. Walking. Show up. Baby, hold up. Glow up. Boy, don't touch. We flow. Glow up.
Montana.
You know, I'm like, yeah, nice P, you know?
What up, Pig?
Man.
La música de Harry Fraud.
When I pull up, they notice me. Come and talk to me like Jodeci. But don't you be too close to me. Them goons you